Katie Clay knew that she would be delivering her baby, but she didn't know that it would be coming in the parking lot of a potato processing plant. She also didn't know the gender because she wanted to be surprised, and she had no idea that her baby would be coming 3 weeks early. But the biggest unknown, she had no clue that she's been carrying twins over the past 9 months. Yep, that's right. Tuesday afternoon, she was having a nap at her parents' home with her 2-year-old son, MJ, when her water broke. Katie told her dad, who was at home with her, and then called her midwife. Now, her mom was working in Idaho Falls and rushed home to take her daughter to deliver the baby. The baby's father, Marcus, was driving a delivery truck in Idaho Falls, and when he learned his baby was coming, he drove back to his company headquarters, dropped off the truck, and then he headed to Rigby in his own car. So Katie's mom, Karen, arrives home, and Katie is saying, "We've got to go. The baby's coming." They get into Karen's 2003 Nissan Altima and take off for the birthing center. Katie is having heavy contractions, and 2 minutes from the birthing center, she screams, "The baby's coming! You have to pull over!" So they pull into the parking lot of Webster Potato Company. The midwife is on speakerphone, and out comes an adorable baby boy right there in the car in the parking lot. Now, the midwife, who was on her way to meet Katie, pulled in immediately, made sure that the child was okay, and then they all drove to the delivery center so that Katie could deliver the placenta. When they arrived, Marcus had gotten there at that point, but the placenta won't come out. Katie tries to deliver it for 15 to 20 minutes, and then suddenly everybody hears a pop and a gush of water. Katie says she recalls saying, "There's not another baby, is there?" And the midwife looked and said, "I think there's another baby." As soon as she said that, Katie says the second baby, also a boy, slid right out. Everybody in the room was stunned. In fact, they said it was silent except for the little baby crying, and the midwife picked up that boy and placed him on his mother's chest. The entire family says they are all shocked, but little Emmanuel Azariah Clay and Elijah Abel Clay are healthy and doing fine. So how could they not know? Well, Katie and Marcus say that from the moment they found out Katie was pregnant, they wanted to do things the old-fashioned way. So they visited with the midwife at all of their appointments, and the midwife felt for the baby's heartbeat. They were able to hear the baby's heartbeat, but they never did an ultrasound until Katie had to go to the ER in December for a gallstone. They did do an ultrasound to make sure the baby was okay there, but Katie didn't want to see it. Instead, her mom took a look at the ultrasound, and she swears there was only one baby on that picture, and they actually thought it was a girl. So that ultrasound was deceiving because 2 babies ended up coming, and now the family is gearing up for having another son in their house. They're getting new preemie diapers. They're needing to collect clothing. They're getting ready to have MJ play with not one, but 2 brothers. And they say they are just so thankful that everything turned out. In fact, they say that this was a blessing from God that they were able to have this extra addition in their family. I'm Nate Eaton for EastIdahoNews.com.